Google Chrome, the record the what we call the amendment of the 19th Factory Act 1948. If you put in the what is key into the Google Chrome, you will get the amendment. But till date, none of the safety professionals from the either from the central nor from the state has initiated to at least what is called to bind in the law. Still 1947 Act only, 1948 Act only, Factories Act and 50 rules. What is
Sir,
the year
whatever
now? Tell me, sir, Kumar
what
Gar.
the things that you are telling, those might be related to small scale industries, right? Mostly.
Exactly, small scale industries only, sir, not large scale industries, sir. Small scale industries only. Large scale industries are having definitely 60 to 75% of the culture is there for the large scale industries, sir. Otherwise, State Pollution Control Board, SPCP, as well as SPCP, as well as CPCP, they will not leave them, sir. In factories inspectors also, they will visit every quarterly, and director of factories also visited the quarterly for every industry, as well as these fire inspectors also they will visited for the large scale industry. Small scale industries, even they are visited after fatal. They will take 1 year documentation part only. They will take. If you see the site visit, documentation different, implementation is different. Small scale industry only I am telling, sir. Large scale I am leveling upon.
Sir,
Tell me, sir, please.
on continuous basis or periodic basis, there are so many industries which follow duly these statutory filings and all. But I am enthusiastic to know whether anybody is at least looking after these filings from like government point of view, department point of view. Are they going through those documentations? Is there any vetting or is there any corrective actions from their side? I mean, I
Yes,
just
sir.
want to know.
Exactly, sir. During the what is called API, I am giving a guarantee that in Achutapuram and some of the what is called where the industrial hub is there, one anything not to be happened, if anything happened, immediately central will be allotted, sir. Central will be coming. Central minister will be visited. Central ministry authority will be visited. That industry, whether small or large scale, that seriousness is there, sir. They are giving a serious attempt to the local bodies. What I observed in the AP.
Yes, sir.
In
One
the
thing is visiting the facility and ensuring that anyhow after going, I mean, something wrong and damage control measures or corrective actions will be there. But on a continuous basis, see if at all some industries are duly following these returns filing and reportings and all to the government bodies, maybe factory department or PCB department or something like that.
sir,
I just want to know whether anybody is or anyone is at least looking after those documents. Are they
yes, sir.
scrutinizing them?
Yeah, right question, sir. You're asking 100%. Even I visited one of the directors' factories in the Kakinada as well as in the Visakhapatnam as well as in the Rajahmundry also visited. And they called consultancy also, sir, who we have prepared the that is safety audit for that X industry. Because we have given the 2022 one report and 2023 one report. These are the observations and recommendations. And we have given the format also observation, implemented, and the date, target date they have to put. And at the condition of the leadership has to sign it. And next format, the same observation which are given in the 22, that will be overflow which are not implemented, that overflow to the next 2023 observations. Like the 2024, recently we have done in the November itself, we have overflowed some of the document. You believe me or not, earlier there is a overflow of the previous observations almost all 80%. Now it is coming to the 40% only. There are some what is called improvement is there from the local bodies. Why? Because the director of factories asking the deputy director of factories and factory managers, saying that what is called, you have to certify that visit and observations and send to documents to me. Like that, their inflow system is improved, sir. Either in the pollution control board or in the what is called this director of factories or in the fire service department. There is some information system is developed, sir, when compared to previous years or present years. We observed lot of scrutiny is there in this. Otherwise, the director of practice itself is bombarded. Say, for example, Hindustan Polymers accident in the before what is called this 20s and all, 21 or 22, 21 only, or 20 only. The seriousness of the towards the what is called safety by the director of factories as well as the fire as well as the local bodies, police control is very serious, sir. Even sometimes what you observed from the Visakhapatnam, at least for Apsapuram and other what is called industrial hub is there. In Kakinada also, in Rajahmundry also, up to East Godavari, West Godavari. Now the public is responding, sir, towards the directly they are writing the letter to the collector. For example, when I am working in the Rajahmundry, the Sitanagaram people nearby Rajahmundry is there, Sitanagaram, where the 22 kilometers, 30 kilometers are there, where effluent systems are there in the Venkatnagaram. The public is writing the letter to the collector directly without asking the leadership. They are coming to the company and asking the leadership. They are not giving the appointment. They are giving limited to the head of the department. They are going to environment department. Tell the what is called letters. That letter is going to the leadership. That stopped right there. That's why they are now the public is reacting much. If any pollution side, stack pollution or the smell or the what is called the odor level or the ambient air conditions or the we can say noise levels. Definitely the public is responding now, sir, very quickly. That is the reason the local bodies are also seriousness will be increased and also must increase it and also the increasing nature we observed, sir, during a consultancy period we are observing. Because the central power is also there, sir, on the state after the Hindustan Polymers Act. Recently, one of the Achitapuram in near Visakhapatnam, one of the reactor is already blasted. One person is fatal. Now the condition in Achitapuram nearby Visakhapatnam is very serious. The frequency of the visits also much what is called decreased now. Earlier 3 months they are visiting now. Earlier, now every month they are visiting for all the companies. Visiting by the local bodies like pollution control boards and also the factories inspectors also. They're insisting the organizational leadership, you do the safety audit in the 2022 only. Why you are not doing the 23 and 24? Please explain why we are not closing your factory. Like this, they are getting the show cause notices from the director of factories also. The seriousness is
Sir,
included,
just
sir,
like
further.
yeah, thank you for your elaborate answer, sir. Just
Sir,
like industries conduct audits, will there be audit for these government officers also?
no, sir. Actually, as a consultant, we will be given a schedule to them, first of all. After the releasing of schedule, they are inviting us to come for the audit. Suddenly, with that information also to be sent to the local body authorities. Sometimes during the one of the organization in Kakinada, for example, I am telling the factors, NTPC, we have gone for this. You believe me or not, we have gone for 2 members, for 3 members we are visiting, including our top management. We are doing such NTPC and Nadal Tatara projects and all in Kakinada. You believe me or not, in second day, one of the officials from the local body authorities, from the director of factories, morning they have come. I don't know, they talk together, I don't know. In the afternoon, the director of factories inspector and morning pollution control board person has visited. How far we are visiting, how far the observations made. You believe me or not, they are observed the second day morning, 12 o'clock. They came at 11:45. Sir, during lunchtime you have to meet. Okay. After lunch, they could verify all our records, sir. What is the handwritten we have written? What is the department visited? The handwritten documents. The friend, my colleague, and my boss, and other three diaries are verified by them, sir. They're appreciated. You are practically doing very good, but all these observations should come in the documentation. Should not liberally by talking the leadership. Don't remove all this. That is that is the reason that people are that one of the factories inspector as well as the pollution control board, they taken the mobile photos by our observations. So we cannot simply delete. Our leadership has to be deleted after submission of the safety audit record, a document. Now they're insisting, sir. I'm very happy to say that what is.
Okay, sir.
Okay,
Thank
sir.
you. Thank you.
Welcome, sir. Thank you very much. The hazard identification, if you take the scenario, the manual inspections only there. During this hazard identification done by the top management or the department side, they'll give the some existing controls and proposal controls and implemented or not, they will see. But only manual inspections go to site by the process department and safety department, they will see manual inspections only. But they are not confirmed in the written, either in the safety subcommittee meeting nor in the safety committee in the 3 months. Because not interested, manual inspections only. Nobody is committed to take the signing on this documentation. The process information taken observation is yours. Excuse me, you have to sign and give it to us. The manager has to be signed. Manager operator will be like this. They are having manual inspection. Outcome is something not expected. Whereas after computer vision, there the documented evidence is there. Continuous monitoring is there. Comprehensive coverage is there because the MIS condition is also there in the mandated to fill the near miss incidents itself. Therefore, there are a lot of advantage before computer vision and after computer vision. And the response time incidents also very nice. Delayed due to the manual and observation reporting also. Even if you put the vertical condition in our industries, within 7 days, our investigation has to be improved. Investigation has to be completed if any incident has happened. Like that, we have put some days. If getting delayed, none of the uh, leadership is asking, even safety manager is not asking, even process department not asking, delayed due to manual observation and reporting. None of the vertical and people are responding with a delay in time because it is a manual. They're changing the date also while reporting the investigation report. I'm sorry to tell you. While reporting, they're changing the manual date. Report is supposed to be response time. Incidents means the 2nd of November 2024 happened. They started investigation 7th. They started completion 30th of November. What is the use? Nobody is monitoring delay in time because of manual. They can change the time to time documents also. The observations written by the safety department, process department is not encouraged to continue or to stay that observation because internally they can manage. The safety department having a relationship with the process department and vice versa. That understanding is there with them. Unbiasedly, they are not, sorry to tell you, they are not biased, they are unbiased. They are biased only. They can understand themselves. That's why if your computer vision is there, clear document is there. Once the 7 years, within 7 days, if we can't complete the report investigation, the pop-up sound will be given to the top management. Leadership screen will be given. When they open the screen of MI system, they'll give the pop-up sound. Pop-up what is called visible. One response from the X process department not yet completed the investigation report. Immediately, the leadership is reacted and they acted upon it. If the system is there. If not system is there, I'm sorry to tell you. Data accuracy, reliability. With respect to data accuracy and reliability, the prone to human error and under reporting also. Human error is there, are intentional errors to be done, changing the dates with pens and all. and harassing whitening with whitening, and all these things happened in the underreporting because there is no commitment in there. But whereas the computer vision, high accuracy and reliable data collection, because the data collection once the key in, nothing to be deleted. Even the MIS system deletion also taken permission requisition to be raised by the MIS system. Suppose in our department, what happened in process department, then safety department and raised the some of the findings. The process department, maintenance department not agree with that findings. Immediately, safety department and safety manager cannot have a provision, have a access to delete that point because it already gone to the leadership screen. So, if you want to delete or moderate or revise the point in written language and all with request of the process and maintenance, immediately they have to raise the requisition slip. Unless otherwise requisition slip is approved, the screen will not be opened at the safety end side. These are to be discussed in the safety committee subcommittee meeting as well in the safety committee meeting also. That's why with respect to data accuracy, definitely after computer vision, and I don't think their inaccuracy is there. Rely upon also. They cannot go for simply changing the data as in the before computer vision. They cannot change. They have to raise the requisition slip. Requisition slip is approved by the top management, not by the simple manager levels and all. Pattern of recognition charts limited by human analysis. For example, one department which I have seen in the safety department, one of the gentlemen is having what is called relation with the process and maintenance. They are hiding that hazard, one of the major hazards in a diced operation system floor. Finally, one of the other time it was happened. I'm sorry to tell you, it is fatal. Simply fatal, sir. That both the one is the safety manager as well as process manager and the maintenance manager, along with mechanical, electrical people, they removed, they terminated also. I'm sorry to tell you. It's not a happy factor to share with you, but it is a happened, sir. It was happened. All the four members terminated itself. Of course, they are not given a letter terminated, but by requesting their family and all, they are asked us to resign immediately. When they are going to join in other industries, immediately our leadership has got a phone call. Sir, so and so person has come for safety department and process department. Can we take? What is the what can the leadership can tell? Definitely, leadership has to tell the facts. Sir, we want to terminate those people, but they are the requested because we are given the asking the business leader. These are things that happened with respect because one life has gone. The compensation given by the top management almost all to the local bodies and all thing, almost all they spend, believe me or not, 50 lakhs to 1 crore. That much of damage to the company and financial damage also. So therefore, the computer system will not, the recognition of hazards will be managed by the persons. Definitely, it should be taken care of. Even control methods also there by the safety subcommittee meeting and the safety committee meeting also. That's why we put the one of the committee in the management system where we taken the SAP from before. We have put one some committee. PP model is one higher authority. FM model is one authority. SD model is one authority. Like put a committee, and every fourth month, that means January, February, March, in April, they have to sit together. They have conduct what is called all the input. They have collect all the inputs. They are reported to the directors meeting because every quarterly, January, February, March, April, May, they have to put their directors meeting in one report like internal audit report, not for the external audit report, internal audit report. The risk management department has to do the internal audit report. That report has to go to the directors meeting. Therefore, immediately that MI system should work perfectly. And what is the fruitful results? And ROA should be also improved, sir. Return
Mm-hmm.
of investment is also will be taken care.
Mm-hmm.
Proactive, what is called preventive measures. If we take this, preventive
Mm-hmm.
measures means yes, sir. Preventive measures means if you see that the preventive action from the ISO standards is removed. Even if you see the ISO 9001 2015, ISO 14001 2015, environmental and quality, as well as ISO 45000 2018, occupational and safety management, you cannot find a preventive action, only corrective action. You know why? Because the standards itself is generated, the standards itself is established on the basis of the risk-based approach. That means risk-based approach means before establishing any procedure, before